The world of finance never sleeps. Exchanges around the globe operate 24/7. This creates unique opportunities for investors, but it also presents challenges. Time zones play a crucial role in capitalizing on these global market movements. Today, the clock is ticking for investors interested in Bitcoin. Australia is launching its first ever spot Bitcoin ETF. This event is set to send ripples across the global cryptocurrency market. The time to act is now. Many investors are unaware of this time difference advantage. They miss out on potential profits. The early bird catches the worm, as they say. This is especially true in the fast-paced world of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin in particular is known for its volatility. Prices can fluctuate wildly in a matter of hours, even minutes. Being ahead of the curve can make all the difference. Imagine waking up to news of a sudden surge in Bitcoin's price. You check your portfolio only to find you bought in too late. This is a common scenario for investors who fail to consider the global nature of the market. Don't let this happen to you. The Australian Bitcoin ETF launch is a prime example of how time zones can impact your investments. This is not just about being a savvy investor, it's about leveling the playing field. Institutional investors and high-frequency trading firms have long exploited time differences to their advantage. Now, individual investors have the same opportunity. By understanding the global nature of the Bitcoin market, you can make informed decisions and potentially reap significant rewards. So, set your alarms, study the time zones, and get ready to act. The world of Bitcoin waits for no one. Since US ETFs for Bitcoin are not accessible when the markets are closed, consider buying Bitcoin on platforms like Coinbase and Binance. There are some promotional links in the description that will help support our channel. You can make your everyday purchases by accessing Amazon and our other affiliates through American Northwest Products websites, Amazon and other affiliates' storefront. Like, subscribe, share, click on the notification bell, and we welcome your comments. Australia's first spot Bitcoin ETF is a major milestone. It signals growing mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies. This move is expected to attract significant investment from both individuals and institutions. The increased demand for Bitcoin could potentially drive up its price globally. This is great news for current Bitcoin holders and a promising sign for those considering entering the market. The launch of a spot Bitcoin ETF in a major developed country like Australia lends legitimacy to the asset class. It provides investors with a regulated and familiar way to gain exposure to Bitcoin. This is in contrast to directly purchasing and holding Bitcoin, which can be daunting for some. The ETF structure simplifies the investment process, likely attracting new investors. The impact of this ETF launch is not limited to Australia. Bitcoin is a global asset, traded on exchanges worldwide. Increased demand in one part of the world inevitably affects the price everywhere else. This interconnectedness means that US investors stand to benefit from the Australian ETF launch as well. However, the key is to act swiftly and strategically. Remember, the price of Bitcoin is influenced by a multitude of factors. Regulatory news, technological advancements, and market sentiment all play a role. While the Australian ETF launch is a positive development, it's important to stay informed about other market events that could influence Bitcoin's price. Diversifying your investment portfolio is always a wise strategy to mitigate risks associated with the volatility of cryptocurrencies. Since US ETFs for Bitcoin are not accessible when the markets are closed, consider buying Bitcoin on platforms like Coinbase and Binance. Time zones are more than just lines on a map. They represent a strategic advantage in the world of finance. Australia, being several hours ahead of the US, will see the impact of the Bitcoin ETF launch on its market first. This creates a window of opportunity for astute investors. US investors can observe the initial price movements of Bitcoin on Australian exchanges. This provides valuable insight into potential price trends in the US market. Think of it as getting a sneak peek at the future. By monitoring the Australian market's reaction to the ETF launch, US investors can anticipate similar trends in their own time zone. This allows them to make more informed trading decisions. They can potentially capitalize on the price differential before the rest of the US market catches up. This is the power of understanding and utilizing time differences to your advantage. Let's say the Australian Bitcoin ETF launch triggers a surge in buying activity. As demand outstrips supply, the price of Bitcoin on Australian exchanges begins to rise. US investors, still several hours behind, can observe this upward trend. They can then make the decision to buy Bitcoin on platforms like Coinbase and Binance before the price fully reflects the increased demand from Australia. This time, difference advantage is not a foolproof strategy. However, it can provide a significant edge in the fast-paced world of cryptocurrency trading. It highlights the importance of staying informed about global market events. By being proactive and understanding the interconnectedness of financial markets, investors can position themselves to benefit from opportunities like the Australian Bitcoin ETF launch. Section 5. Act fast. Invest wisely. Don't miss out on the potential Bitcoin boom. The clock is ticking. The launch of Australia's first Bitcoin ETF could spark a global surge in Bitcoin prices. US investors have a unique opportunity to capitalize on this event, thanks to the time difference advantage. However, time is of the essence. The window to act before the US market opens is closing fast. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. The world of finance waits for no one. Those who hesitate are often left behind. Seize the moment, make informed decisions, and potentially reap the rewards. The future of finance is being shaped right now, and you have the chance to be a part of it. Investing in Bitcoin is not without its risks. The cryptocurrency market is known for its volatility. Prices can fluctuate wildly, and there is always the potential for loss. However, for those willing to embrace the risk, the potential rewards are significant. Bitcoin has consistently outperformed traditional asset classes over the long term. It has the potential to revolutionize the financial system as we know it. The launch of Australia's Bitcoin ETF is a testament to the growing mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies. It is a sign of things to come. As more countries introduce regulated investment products for Bitcoin, the demand is only going to increase. Since US ETFs for Bitcoin are not accessible when the markets are closed, consider buying Bitcoin on platforms like Coinbase and Binance. This is your chance to get in on the ground floor of a potential financial revolution.